So lovely to see you, Sue.
And you, Lorraine.
Oh, it's
How
great.
are you?
I'm very, very well. And this is such a brilliant idea. I mean, I know Macmillan do this every year. It's like the world's biggest coffee morning. And normally people are doing all sorts of things, you know, from small gatherings to massive, massive, huge coffee parties. But it's all got to be smaller this year.
Yes, it has. But I still think it's possible to do it. And I think even more in this lockdown. If I take myself as an example, I've really got to know my neighbours during lockdown.
Yeah.
And we've been doing quite a few things together to pass the time. And so we're having one, and it's going to last most of the day. So people can socially distance, but come up and have a coffee and a chat. We've got a raffle, and we're doing all sorts of ways that we can just help a bit, because the Macmillan have been stuck, like all charities, have been stuck with lack of donations, and Macmillan nurses exist solely on donations. I think 98% of their money is from donations. And because of the cancer worry with people not getting treated and being at home, Macmillan nurses are actually needed even more.
Absolutely.
So it's a vicious circle for them. So just asking everybody, have a good time, meet your neighbours, make a few. We're baking like mad. Well, I'm not, Lorraine. I don't do baking.
No, but still, people are doing it, which is, it's such a great idea, Sue. It really is, and we can all do it. I mean, I know that the bigger events might not be able to go ahead as much as they should, but it does mean that all of us can do our bit, even if it is just two of you, just the family. You know, you can make a wee donation, and every single penny is going to count right now. You're absolutely right.
Yes, yes, it does. It really, really does. It's very scary for everyone, but imagine if you had cancer as well on top of everything else, you would be rather scared and need the wonderful Macmillan nurses, because they are a bit special. Very
much so. And of course you have, you know, personal experience of that, because they really helped your dad, didn't they? And the rest of the family, of course.
Yes. Yeah, they were wonderful to my dad and for my mum, you know, as a support system for her. And my auntie had them, and they're just, you hardly notice them. You don't hardly notice the good they're doing, because they just get on with it, and they're kind and supportive. So, yeah, every family needs them. I need one at the minute, please.
No, they're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. They just kind of almost by instinct know exactly what you want before you even know yourself. Yeah. It's incredible.
And you know, Lorraine, they do some amazing things as well. I've been talking to a wonderful nurse who's just retiring called Linda, and her mantra was always, and she taught it to her students, there she is, that's Linda, and she taught her students, as she was taught, treat every patient as if it was your mum and dad. And you suddenly realise, gosh, yes, that's the way to do it. That's what makes them special. It's as if they're looking after their own.
No, exactly.
She's remarkable. She's a wonderful, wonderful nurse.
They have to be very special people to do that job. And the great thing about this whole campaign is, you know, there's people like yourself are on board. There's lots and lots of different, if you like, celebrities. That word is very strange, but you know what I mean. And also Prince Charles too. He's been a really, really good, strong supporter of the campaign, hasn't he? Yeah,
he's the patron. The patron saint.
Which is great, you know, it just brings that sort of, you know, that little sprinkling of royalty, which always makes a huge difference. Yeah. So we've all got to have coffee today or this week or at some point.
Maybe Friday, whatever.
We'll lead up to that.
Yes, bake a cake.
Yeah, we can. I mean, that's the thing. You're absolutely right about the fact that we've been able to do things like that and get to know our neighbours. And how have you been during all this time? Because I guess you've not been able to work.
Oh no, I'd just started work. We'd been rehearsing, and Lorraine, I had to have horse riding lessons for this part, so I hope it's not wasted.
Be careful.
But it's a great comedy. It's a great comedy, and we've done a day on it, and that was it. So that will happen hopefully next year, and then the Cockfields we were doing another series of. That's moved to next year, so next year should be very busy.
Good. Good.
But it's been dead this year. It's
Been hard.
worrying thoughts.
Yeah, it's been hard for everyone. I mean, Hilary was talking there about the fact that, you know, bear in mind, just do it in sort of like bite-sized chunks. You know, think a month, think 6 months, and you know,
Yes.
and just we just all at the moment we just all have to be really, really sensible. I guess it was so lovely there just before I was talking to you that we saw a clip of the Royle Family, because again, you know, people are rediscovering that series. You know, people obviously we all grew up watching it, but now there's a whole new generation, Sue, that are and it is it's one of these very few comedy dramas that's still as funny today as it was then.
It seems to be, doesn't it? I'm going to do a name drop here. Have you got a Piers Morgan clanger? Because Stephen Gerrard, the wonderful Stephen Gerrard's, I was at his some do last year, and he said to me, "My daughter's desperate to meet you," and I think she's 13 or something, but they've all started watching the Royle Family again on Gold. So we've got a whole new range of fans who've rediscovered the Royle Family, and I sort of thought, gosh, it's a really funny age group, but it just does appeal to people and makes you feel happy, and that's the main thing you want, isn't it? To feel happy at the moment.
Absolutely, especially right now, Sue. Especially right now.
Oh, gosh,
So good to see you. We're all going to be working hard for Macmillan all this week, leading up to Friday. And I think it's a great thing that you do. And right now, they really, really need our help.
Thank you. They do. They do. Bless you, Lorraine. Thank you,
Sue. Lovely to see you. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.